Hello, welcome to Healing Fire. Going live after No Kings Day 2. Hopefully, I'm going to scooch in a little closer. Hopefully, everybody had fun and you were nice and safe where you were. I'm going to be uploading some videos that I took from the protests today in Portland and a whole bunch of pictures. I already put some up, but it was just love the energy and it was super fun. So very, very cool. Oh my gosh. I work downtown, but out of my lunch hour I went down and they started up at the what we call the square, which is we also call Portland's living room. It's very, very center of the city, and then everybody moved down to the waterfront. And when I got there, they were, oh my gosh, tons and tons and tons of people. It was very, very cool. Lots of costumes, which was really fun, and lots of signs, music. It was just totally cool and such a beautiful day. Oh my gosh, because we have our water and our river is just so pretty. And anyway, it was fantastic. And there was one lady there we love our food carts and food trucks here in Portland as well. And there's one lady there doing bacon wrapped sausage dogs, and she was making a killing because she was the only one there. So good for her. Anyway, so very cool. So I have lots of pictures. I've posted several. I have a ton more, and I have 2 videos. One was while they were doing the staging for, an hour or 2. And then I had to go back to work because I was on my lunch hour. And then on my way back, because they had started the parade route. So it's like we had the waterfront and then they kind of wound around and came back. And so I caught them. And so I recorded some of that too, a little snippet of it. So super fun. So I'll post those up so you guys can see. I haven't had a chance yet. I literally walked in the door, gave my dog his medicine and came upstairs and started recording. So I haven't had time to do anything yet, but hope you guys had fun. I totally want to hear stories. If you guys have stories, if you have pictures or anything, please post on the community page or post section. Would love to see what you guys are up to, and tell me all about it. So, hey Angel, how are you doing? Colorado Springs, how was it in Colorado? Did you go to a protest in your area? I know we have some lurkers that haven't commented yet, but if anybody has any feedback from protests that you went to, 15,000 people. Oh my God, that's great. I don't know what the final number was for Portland. I haven't had a chance to look into it yet. What I can tell you though is that I again just went down to my lunch hour and they were still doing like the staging rally, thing down at the waterfront. And then just as I had to kind of leave, they were getting ready to start. It was a 3-mile march basically. And they were going for, it went for a couple of hours past when I got back, because I could see the parade route from my work, and I was looking down the street and it was just flooded. People just kept marching. It went on for a couple of hours and people just solid march filling the street, and it was amazing. So I have no idea what the final number was. I'm really curious to find out if they have a number, but yeah, it's always an estimate. So, oh, you dressed up too, Angel. Yay. Oh, and you were a taco. I love it. Oh, we had some great costumes. We had unicorns. We had people bringing we love our dogs here. So people had dogs down there and dressed up, and we had, it was waterfront. So we had some boats out on the river. I have a couple of pictures of those too. One guy was in a little rowboat. Then we had a little pleasure craft motorboat out there, and they had decorated with anti F-45 signs. And oh my gosh, the energy was just amazing. It was so much fun. I wish I could have stayed for the whole thing because it was so cool. Super dog friendly there too. Good. Yay, we love our doggos. Portland is a little crazy with our dogs. Why wouldn't you be? They are your family. So I'm still, hey, Edward, how are you? Sneaking online again. Yeah. I put an announcement earlier in the day because I'm like, I have got to hear what everybody had to say with a No King's Day thing. And after I went down during my lunch hour, it was like, oh, this is just too awesome. I got to hear everybody's stories. So if you missed the very beginning, I've posted some pictures. I will post more, and I'll post a couple of videos that I took. But it was just, man, the energy was amazing. It was so much fun. I can't wait to hear like what the estimate nationwide is. I think 7 million was the last I heard. Angel, you're a former veterinarian technician. I am all for it. Yeah. So I used to laugh at people that had dog strollers until I had a dog that needed a dog stroller. I had a dachshund and I rescued him when he was 2. He lived to be about 17. And oh my gosh, he was my buddy. He was my heart. I still get sad when I think about him. But he was, he got to the point where he was wearing a diaper 24/7 and he could barely walk and most of his teeth were gone and his tongue would hang out. And so, but I would take him with me everywhere. So I had a little stroller for him and I had a backpack for if we went hiking. I never really used that though. Not so much. He didn't really totally care for that, but he loved the stroller. He loved the stroller because he felt safe. Because I think he was one who, dachshunds like they're people, but they don't really like anybody else. And he would bite. But I think it's because they're so little. Everybody's so big. It scares them, But also, I don't think he was treated well at his previous home because I rescued him. But anyway, when I put him in the stroller, I had a little zipper thing. So he's totally enclosed. He had netting and stuff he could see out, but he was totally enclosed. And I think he felt safe. And so he loved that stroller. So anyway, hi from Dallas. Hey, Kay, how are you doing? You're in front of the U.S. Embassy in London. Oh, yes. I love that all over the world. We have support. The United States has support, and they all think he's bananas. But oh, this is fantastic! I'm absolutely loving this. I hope that we continue, and that I know it's getting into winter, and so it's maybe less likely for a big event. But I don't know what the rest of the country was like, but today it's pouring down rain outside right now. But today, all day long, and during the protest, amazing weather. I mean, it was beautiful. You didn't need a jacket. It was like the perfect temperature. It wasn't too hot, wasn't too cold. It was amazing, and it would be really cool to see that if that was that way, like all over the country. I would take that as the universe says this is good. So, Edward, did you go out and protest? Did you have any signs or costumes? We have Angel was a taco, which I think is fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and put, I don't have the stage. I'm going to go ahead and click that button just so you guys know it's going to show up in the feed starting now. There we go. Yeah. So what'd you guys see? Did you have, oh, you didn't get out? Oh, that's okay. I didn't think I was going to be able to. So I was super excited. I'm excited to hear from my son too, because he was speaking at one of the events today. So I really am excited to hear how his went. Gail, you watched on TV. Nice. Did they show, and again, I just got home from work and sat down and started recording. So I haven't had a chance to even see what happened in the rest of the country today because I've been at work all day. So I don't know. Were they just like huge everywhere? I'm assuming so. I don't even know. I want to hear all about it though. Cookie, you're Cookie. I'm like, I know that last name, but it's a different first name. So, hi, Cookie. That's funny. I'm like, okay, that's a different Hickman. We're gonna get all the Hickmans. Oh my gosh. Cookie, did you guys get out at all? Did you go play? Did you go protest? Boise was, oh, that's fantastic. Oh, I love to hear that Boise was huge because Idaho is so, I mean, that's like KKK land in there. So that is fantastic. I love to hear that. That makes me happy. Okay, you were downtown Dallas. It rained quite a bit at first, but still a great turnout. Oh, good. Good, good, good. I know it's so red there. Yes. So, yeah, so some of you may know, I don't know, I've mentioned this on different, being interviewed by different people or whatever. So I don't know, some of you may know, some of you may not, but I'm adopted, and I searched and found my birth parents. My birth mother came from Idaho, and yeah, really, really, really mega people. But anyway, so some 18-year-old high school Trumpers finally got pulled over by the police. Yes. Good. Did you guys see the what do you call it? The chats got leaked for the young Republicans, the young GOPs, and they were just so like racist and misogynistic. Did you guys see that? Cat Mom, hi. Thanks for joining in. We have quite a few lurkers. You don't have to say anything, but I'd love to hear from you if you're comfortable with that. I want to hear how everybody's protests went, if you participated, if you dressed up, all the things. I want to hear all about it. The young Nazis, I know. But you know what I was thinking is that, these are, and I know some go into their 30s or whatnot, but these young men literally grew up with Trump in their lives the entire time. If you think about it, they for a decade he's been actively, in the politics. So if they're 24 now, they were 14 when he started campaigning. And I mean, they grew up with this guy. They really don't know life without this crazy dude. So they've kind of been groomed into this mindset, which is crazy to think about. So we're going to have to deal with that even after the dirt nap. That influence is still like a major part of these young people's lives. And that's just crazy to think about. I don't know. Also, I was my age was checked today because we were talking about I work with a bunch of younger people, and we were talking about like, songs and fashions and, things, and I mentioned Esprit, and I think most of you guys are probably around my age and probably know what Esprit is. And I'm like, oh yeah, I remember the Esprit sweatshirts and stuff. And they just looked at me like, I don't know the words you're saying. I don't know what that is. I'm like, what do you mean you don't know what that is? And I had to look at them like this. I Googled Esprit. They're like, yeah, I don't know what that is. And I'm like, oh my God, you're hurting my heart. I don't know. Yeah, where are the parents? That's a great question. They've been groomed. That's a great question. I mean, well, they're probably Republican, and then, yeah, that's the sad part about that. Vermont legislator Samuel Douglas resigns over racist text. Oh, was he in that too? I heard somebody resign, but I didn't hear who it was or why. Because again, I was at work all day, so I didn't get a chance to dive into that. Good. Oh, so one Republican down. So, hey, does that mean they need a special election? Hmm. Not a kid. Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, mine are in their early 30s, so that's, I don't know how that is since I'm in my 30s. Right. No. Yeah, but still, it's like even if you're in your well, if he's a legislator, he's probably older. I don't know how old he is. How old was Samuel Douglas? Does anybody know how old he is or what is, I guess? I don't know how old he is. If he's in his 30s, it's still, well, still, yeah, he was an adult by the time F-45 came around. You're 39 years old. Esprit. Oh, no. Angel, you don't know Esprit. Oh, you're killing me. That hurts my heart, man. It's big in the 80s. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, Cat Mom. I think it's their way of acting out. They literally can't do anything else. I don't know. I don't know. You know, it's I will say that I've got two boys. There's been we have some leg. I'm wondering if it's the storm outside. So sorry. Hopefully I won't disappear. Um, anyway, I have two boys. They've always been completely polar opposite in every single thing forever. And I have one that is mega and one that is like, I mean, they are as extreme right and as extreme left as you can get. I'm actually kind of the middle ground between them, believe it or not. And it's rough, man. The one that's the mega, like he doesn't even really want to talk to me, to be honest, which is, you know, kind of sad because that's my son. But it's rough. Politics, man. It's rough. So but yeah, I don't get it because he was never that way when he was a kid. And I'm certainly not that way. We know that. And but when he went into the military, by the time he got out, he was solid, right? Joe Rogan fan kind of guy. And I don't get it. It makes me sad. It is sad. It makes me very sad. Esprit and Keds, yeah, baby, and well, they still have Vans, but Vans first came out when I was a kid, and I remember. Oh, I still remember my Vans. They were purple and pink. Got them for Christmas. I was so excited. And bows, yeah, bows were a thing, yeah, and jeans jackets, and they were making fun. Somebody, okay, so somebody at work was talking about the Canadian tuxedo is jeans with a jeans jacket. I'm like, what are you talking about? That's like what I wore for years. That was like the 80s attire were jeans jackets and jeans. What are you talking about? I don't know. You were born in 1998, Edward. Oh God. I am old. Okay. You were, oh my goodness. So you're about the same age as my kids. You're a little younger than my kids, actually. So yeah, you're a couple of years younger than my youngest. So Angel, I was a tank turret mechanic and small arms specialist in the Army. Military didn't turn me away from being compassionate. Yeah, see, both of my kids were in the Army. One came out extreme right, the other one came out extreme left. So I don't know, man. I do not know. But definitely the military was the influence for the older one. I will tell you that. Oh, the Republican congressman. Okay. All right. Well, you don't have to tell me your age. It's okay. Medically retired sergeant. Well, thank you for your service, Angel. Wow. Yeah. I don't know. It's just sad though. I just think like what happened? I don't understand what happened. Turning 60 next May. Okay, we're closer in age. I'm 55 right now. So very good. Okay. I thought we were kind of closer in age. So I'm like, wow, you're here. Didn't know you were my kid's age. So yeah, that threw me. Very cool. So, okay. Did anybody get any pictures from their area? Like anything of the protests of the No Kings Day? Any good stories? Any fun things? Did anybody else's city use costumes, or is it just Portland that does that? I know we kind of started the whole thing. So a lot of people don't realize the frog is what made the news, but we had Chicken Guy down there for weeks before the frog showed up. The frog made the news because the ice guys they pepper sprayed his little air hole, inflated his little vent, and so that's what got the frogs popular. And then of course everybody's like, you're gonna touch our frog, and then they went down there, and we have Giraffe Guy, and they're always intentional. He must have some kind of armor on or something underneath his costume, because they arrested him one day because giraffes are threatening apparently. And but they're constantly tagging him with as many gas balls as they can, trying to pelt him. So that's why I think he has armor on or something, because he's like, oh yeah, bring it. Space Needle. Oh good. Oh, I bet that was big there too. Chicken Guy, probably. I don't know. I don't recall, but he very well could have. So what they seem to do at the ice facility is once it gets dark and they're technically closed, I guess, they start trying to push everybody back, and all of the ice guys come out with their guns and everything, and they have like megas in social influencers or whatever that are embedded there, and they're trying to, and if you look at their thumbnails, there was like these horrible riot thumbnails on their lives, and then like you hit the live, like there's nothing going on, right? But they go for the show, and so they try to make it all smoky in there, so all you see are like heads like this high because it's so filled with smoke because of the trauma and the drama. It's like they put on this production as soon as it gets dark, and they'll pick one person to like attack and arrest a night at least. And so they'll go out and they'll try to beat up anybody they can and out there, but they'll just grab somebody and they drag them off, and they're like there'll be a person for each limb, and they just drag them off. And then it's like they pick a person a night. The other day they picked a clarinet player because they had a marching band, and they grabbed and attacked the clarinet player and drug her off. And then they took her to a facility in Washington, not even in Oregon. And of course, they make up these, pardon the pun, trumped up charges of, oh, she was biting and kicking us and attacking us. It's like, no, you like literally walked in and grabbed her and walked off. She was in the middle of a marching band. I mean, so they always make up these false charges and everything. So Skyfire, hey, it was fantastic in Portland today. It was so cool. Hi, Annie's Gifts. How are you? Angel, you had somebody dressed up as a dumpster fire. That's fantastic. I saw a toilet walking around, a blow-up toilet. Portland was amazing at Skyfire, and I put I put some pictures up. I'll put more, and I'll post a couple of videos. But it was warm, and it was sunny, and there were boats out on the river with signs, and it was amazing energy, and it was so much fun. It was fantastic. I only had my lunch hour to go down there, but it was amazing. I wish I could have done the whole route. There was a 3-mile march that lasted for at least 2 hours. I think even 3 hours. It took that long for how many people there were to go by. It was amazing. And yeah, it was so cool. The energy was amazing. So I went to the one here, and over 300 people. Oh yeah, huge for a small town. Yeah, that's great. I love it. So when I was looking at the different protests that were scheduled in my state, there were tons. There's like, I mean, there's probably at least 30 different, like all over the state, which is amazing. Because really we're kind of a red state, really. Outside of Portland, really the rest of the state is red because it's all like country. And, you know, apparently if you're a farmer in the country, then yeah, for some reason you need to be a Republican. I have not figured that out yet. I just don't understand that. But Portland is such a massive presence that it kind of makes the state blue. So, but yeah, really you go outside of Portland, it's kind of red, but there were protests all over the state, which is fantastic. I love that. So very cool. It was, oh my gosh, the energy was just amazing. I loved it. It was fantastic. So space, I would have loved to Cookie to see the Space Needle. That would have been fun. And downtown Seattle, oh, but that was amazing. So yeah, wow. Hey, should I read and see what the cards say about what kind of effect this is going to have? I think I'll do that. Why not? See what's going to happen with what kind of ketchup meltdown is going to happen, because Mr. is upset that he's hated. Cat Mom, they showed none for Miami. At the end of the day, I saw Katie Fang was at the Miami rally on her video. Okay. Woohoo. All right. Yeah, let's see what the cards have to say. I might pull an Oracle card. I might pull a Hard Truth Oracle card. Those are fun. I like those. Oh my gosh, it was so fun. I wish I could have stayed longer, but I'm really happy I got to at least be present for part of it, because I was really sad that I was going to be missing out. I missed out on No Kings 1, so that was a bummer. So I'm really happy I at least got a little bit of participation in No Kings 2. I mean, I come by it honestly. My birth parents literally were hippies. Honest to God, they were hippies. Flower children traveling around the country and VW van, man. So, you know, I guess it's in my blood, literally, because my parents that I grew up with were Republicans. So it's just in my blood, born to be a hippie. All right, let's see. What do the cards have to say about the energy of No Kings 2? Energy of No Kings 2. What's going to happen? This is what popped out. King of Swords on No Kings 2. Hard truth, baby. Hard truth. Oh, really? He went to Mar-a-Lago to escape the protests and it failed? That's fantastic. Judy G, know you were adopted also? I found 2 half-sisters. They were great. Yes, I have. So from my birth mom, I have 3 half-sisters, although she doesn't want anybody to know about me. But I kind of made myself known to one of them. Long story, I'll spare the details, especially because this is a public platform. But and then she's kind of told the other 2, but I've never met them. I've met the middle one, and she and I talk. And one day I'd love to meet all of them. I think it would be cool. I'm still the only one with red hair, though. So, all right. Keep yammering and not focusing on my shuffling. Let me see here. Okay, oh, they want me to shuffle. They're trying to get to something. Let's see here. Okay. Nope. Yeah. Okay. Oh my God. Oh. You guys might like these. We'll see. Oh my God. Okay. Hmm. Oh, God. Okay. All right. I'll try to bring us down so you guys can take a little glimpse before I start reading on it. Okay. Whoop. All right. See anything fun in there? I do. Okay. Let's go. Well, everybody just wants their happy family back. We just want stability and our neighbors not to be worried and our family to be whole. Like, can we just have our normal life back? Right? Well, no. He who shall not be named doesn't want that to happen. He doesn't make money that way. So that's what's crossing that energy. But that's what today is all about, is everybody just wants us back and we're tired of that. And the foundation, um, Mr. isn't used to being so hated so openly. Page of Cups. These are new emotions for Mr. And he's I don't think he knows like how to respond appropriately, right? I mean, you saw what he had all the cronies do of, oh, it's anti-American Day and everything. And everybody's like, yeah, whatever. He doesn't know how to respond, which I think is a first for him, because he always knows how to respond. And like, while he's used to people not liking him, he's used to being able to bully over everybody, and who cares if you like me or not, because I'm still going to have more money and power than you, right? Well, all the people with less money and less power than him are getting together to create more power than him, and he doesn't know what to do with this. This is a new emotion for him. And I think this is the we're going to start to see some rats leaving the sinking ship. People who you thought were in your corner, maybe not so much. You're going to start to see people that are going to start bailing to save their own hide. MTG is one, right? She wasn't the favorite child anymore, and she sees the party splitting, and she's trying to do whatever she can for her own survival. So she's bailing. But people are starting to see the writing on the wall, and they know that his time is limited. So people that were in your corner, maybe not so much. This is moving to the past. Crowning the whole thing, this is the beautiful one. The Justice card. Yep. Justice, baby. That's crowning all of it. Coming in the future. Now this is interesting, because this is, if you've watched my channel for any length of time, anytime I talk about F45, this card pops up, and I've named it the F45 reality show card. This is coming in the future, because the Knight of Cups. Every time I'm dealing with him, this is him trying to, because he's turned this country into a reality show. Oh, I got to tell you about one of the signs I saw, which is super funny, but I'll get to that in a second. Anyway, so this is good. So he's going to try to, he's doing something to keep control and try to keep the narrative. And he's going to do something to try to, work with the reality show narrative. Now, I said this the other day. I can't remember if it was a video or I think it was a live when I was on with Sherry from Voices from the Swamp. I really, really feel like he's going to do something to try to get control of the narrative, that he's going to try to, outdo the press headlines, and therefore it's going to have to be really big. We'll see. We'll see what he does, but I just feel like he's desperately trying to think, how can I get control of this narrative? And the only way he can get control is to do something extraordinarily stupid. So we'll see, because his reality show reaction is coming in the future. We'll see what happens. Meanwhile, all of us are like, hey, yeah, it's a party. Today was a great day. It was a great party. It was great solidarity. I absolutely loved seeing how many people were there. It was so invigorating. I felt so good because I see so many megas still that I'm like, is anybody really on board here? And so today was absolutely fantastic. And today was a big old party for the country. I hope we have more and I hope they keep growing. External influence. The Republicans are trying desperately to stay as balanced as possible and spin his narrative because they know they're toast. They know everybody hates him. They know they're going to lose elections unless they cheat, and therefore they're trying to do everything they can to cheat. But they're trying desperately, like to figure this out. Like how can they spin the narrative? How can they keep balanced? How can they not freak out because they know they're losing their career over this complete maniac, right? Hopes and fears. Now this is interesting. The Hierophant came up. Uh, a power greater than him. You know, do we? The hope is new government, new power will come in, and the regime will go out. Fear is the opposite, that the regime won't exit and there won't be a new government to come in. But this is kind of, this reading is kind of saying that this is the tipping point. You know, there's some justice about to happen. There's partnerships that aren't as solid as you think they are. You can go ahead and try to spin your reality show, but believe me, they're worried and they're trying to figure this out. And the final outcome, Mr. F-45, bye-bye. Yeah. Now, I've been for a while now, I've been calling that when there's a narrative that he can no longer spin and keep control of, and he gets, because when he loses control, he's a narcissist, they get angry, like full ketchup on the wall moments, right? And he needs to stay as calm as possible because of his health conditions. And when he completely loses it is when the dirt nap is going to happen. Well, this may not be it, but all of the other information coming out, the Epstein files, the election interference, because now they're looking hard at Florida right now. How is it that 172% of the people voted in an area? I'm not good at math, but that's odd, right? So there are narratives coming out that he cannot spin. And I mean, bye-bye. That's the final outcome card. So, death by 1,000 cuts. That's what that one is. So interesting. I know if he takes Cat Mom, if he takes Dirt Nap, ratings would be through the roof. Seriously. Okay, I'm going to catch up on comments here real quick. One sec. Oh, yay! Hold on. Let me see. Oops. Yay! I did it. Thank you, Angel, for becoming a new member. I appreciate you. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Okay. Oh, my goodness. And Judy, you were adopted also. So you have two half sisters. Yeah, you know, so I was for several years, I was vice president of Oregon Adoptive Rights Association. And this was back before there were the, you know, the DNA stuff and everything. And really computers, they were at their infancy for everyday use. And we literally, it was private investigator work that we had to do. I kid you not. And it was a lot of work to search and find. And I led support groups and we put on conferences and the whole thing. And what I found repeatedly, or what we found repeatedly, was, you know, that most of the time reunions went amazing. But it's still, you know, you got a lot of stuff to work through, right? But with the siblings, almost every time it was great because they don't have the baggage. They're just like, well, okay, you know, I mean, they don't have the baggage. So it usually works out really well with the siblings. This anger and truth bombs are so bad for his health. Yep. Yep. I still want to put him in a bubble room and have him be forced to watch all the protests and see how he's being mocked all the time. The traditional Four of Wands looks a lot like what's Mal? M-A-L. What's Mal? I don't know what that is. Moon Scarab, hi. You were just talking about me. Oh dear. I hope it was amazing, but also my condolences. Blessings to you too. Oh, wonderful. Oh, Sherry's so great. I love her. I love her sass. I love her sass. But I'm a redhead. Redhead Celtic Aries woman. I like sass. I can't help it. Oh my goodness. Oh, M Mall is Mar-a-Lago. Gotcha. I'm up on it. I understand. Did you hear or see anything about them shutting down 15 to do a missile launch? I heard it was they were trying to, but then I heard, and I don't know. Again, I came straight from work, sat down, and went live, so I haven't checked into anything going on yet. But what I heard yesterday was that Newsom was going to put a stop to that. I think so. I don't know, but or they were going to do like a faux launch in the desert at Camp Pendleton or something. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if they actually did it. This was Couch Boys thing. Oh, that reminds me of the sign I saw today that I was going to tell you about. Oh, it was so funny. But I have a warped sense of humor too. So there was somebody's sign that said, referring to Couch Boy, and said, "Our country is not your couch. Quit effing it." I'm like, oh, I had to get her picture. I'm like, can I please have a picture of you in your sign? That is amazing. Maria, hi, you're here. Yay, thank you. Okay. Oh, you guys, the signs were just fantastic. I loved them. It was so much fun. I-5 did get shut down for missile launches for Aaron Parnas. Okay. So Aaron Parnas has a pretty good show. He does a good job. I like him. Did anybody hear if they actually did anything? I mean, they could, in Camp Pendleton, I mean, that's what it's designed for, is training. So, they could have war games launches kind of deal. So I don't know why they feel the need to pretend to have military displays and do their thing. I don't know. Who knows? There was one guy that was I have a picture of him too. I don't know. I'm not sure where he was in this costume. I don't know if he was walking around on stilts or if it was just so much higher. I mean, it was super, super tall costume, but the head, because it was this person, right? But it was F-45. They had it dressed up as F-45. But the head, those big things of cheese balls you can get? His head were Cheeto balls. It was so funny. Oh, I got a picture of that too. I'll have to put that in. The picture, I mean, just the signs were fantastic, the costumes. I thought F-45 was doing it to the No Kings. I think that, he may have said something, and I know that was the concern that I heard, and then somebody else said, no, Couch Boy was going down to the military base just to put on, because it's Marine Corps birthday, and to put on a show for the Marines and let them do a missile launch. And I think it was to try to get attention away from the protests and turn it back towards the military, but whatever. Yeah, I think I don't know if they made a threat or if it was just a rumor that started, but I did hear that he wanted to shoot people, and the military will not turn on the citizens. They just will not. They won't. They will not. They just won't. It's not going to be a thing. That would be F-45's dream, would be to turn us into Russia, but or China, and no, that's not going to happen. So, if it was true, it wasn't very successful because of protests in California all over. Oh, I bet California was raging. I'll bet it great. Has anybody seen pictures from DC? How that went? I would love to see. And Chicago. I would love to see how Chicago went and how DC went. And also, if you're in like a deep red state in the South and you had protests, I would love to see those too. Like, Louisiana and Mississippi, and I would love to see the protests. And in Georgia, I know is purple-esque, but yeah, would love to see that. Let's see what kind of hard truth I find. These are fun Oracle decks. Hard truths. See what comes up for that. They're pretty too. They're purple. I like purple. 100,000 in DC. Nice. Voice. Oh, I love it. This just makes me happy. Marine Corps. Oh, the 250th birthday. It's November 10th. Oh, that's right. It is November 10th. Just a distraction to take away from No Kings. Yeah. Yep. Hi, Shine the Light. How are you? My ex was a Marine. Been to some Marine Corps balls. Yeah, those are a good time. Those are some fun. Not gonna lie. He's not my favorite person anymore, but Marine Corps balls are pretty fun. If you've never had a chance to go. They usually get kicked out of whatever hotel they stay in. I can tell you that too. Shine the light. I'm glad you caught alive too. Let's pull a hard truth for F-45. Kind of hard truth for F-45 do we have? Let's see. F-45's having some self-doubt. Subconscious doubts are influencing your decision. Well, that's good. Okay. Hey, does anybody want to have, do you guys want to have a card pull? I could do Oracle card pulls for you guys, or I've got my, hold on, got several here. Oceans of Wisdom. I've got Hard Truths. I've got, nope, not that one. They're all smattered. Ooh, not that one. That's a good one though. Got Witching Hour Oracles. Boop. Mystical Moments. Okay. Cat Mom, which deck do you want? Rosie, hi everybody. Hi. You're saying hi to everyone. I'm saying hi back, Rosie. And Angel wants Hard Truth. Okay, Cat Mom, let me know what deck you want. And Angel, I'll pull a Hard Truth for you. Let's see. This is for Angel. Angel gets a Hard Truth. Oh, Angel, Hard Truth. It's the right time. It says conditions are ideal and the timing is aligned. Your efforts will be met with positive outcomes. Take action with confidence. There you go, Angel. Very good. Okay. All right. Skyfire, you want Ocean? We'll do Ocean. I think these are the prettiest cards. They're so beautiful. And I do love the Ocean. So my daughter-in-law is having my first grandbaby. It's not her child, it's my grandbaby. Anyway, she's having some complications. We were in the hospital the other day, and she's fine, thankfully. Everything's doing okay for right now. But while we were there, she's like, "Do you know which Harry Potter house you're in?" I'm like, "No, I do not." So she went through this whole thing. Apparently, I'm a Hufflepuff. That's if I'm a Harry Potter, apparently I'm a Hufflepuff. Okay. Skyfire, the one that popped out of the deck here is High Tide. The picture there. It says, embrace transformation and harness the energy of change to fuel your growth. That's what it says. Okay. Hi, Rosie. You're not late. You're here. It's always the perfect time. You made it. It's all good. Okay. If you guys have Oracle cards you want me to pull for you, just let me know which deck you want. Let's see. Cat Mom. The second one. Well, which Oracle? The second, which did I say? I think I said Hard Truth. So I think Hard Truth is what I meant. I don't know. I don't remember what order I was yammering out of my. We have Ocean. We have Hard Truth. We have Witching Hour. We've got Mystical Moments. Okay. You're welcome, Angel. Okay, Cat Mom, let me know which deck you want, which Oracle deck you want, and we'll come back around to you. Shine the Light. Hard Truth. Hard Truth for Shine the Light. Okay. Oh, I don't think I have, no, I don't. I don't have Halloween off, but I might. We have my neck of the woods. We have, well, it's a little ways away. It's about an hour and a half away. It's our version of Stonehenge in the Columbia River Gorge, which is big old Columbia River that divides Oregon and Washington. It's on the Washington side, actually. And it's a World War II memorial, but a lot of people go because it's like Stonehenge, so it gets a lot of attention from different energy workers and groups and stuff. I might try to go out there like the week of Halloween. Might be really fun, and maybe do a live from there. That would be super fun, or at least maybe record something. I don't know. I might. We'll see. We'll see how rainy it is. That's a thing because it's outdoors. Okay, Shine the Light wants Hard Truth. Hard Truth. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's Hard Truth coming. Lack of commitment. Don't shoot the messenger. It says hesitation and half-hearted efforts are limiting your success. Find a path you can fully commit to and jump in with both feet for increased success. There you go. It's your Hard Truth. Sorry. Okay. Oh, yes. Please like and share. Thank you, Skyfire. Please like, share, and hit the little alarm bell because that'll notify you of any announcements or things like that. And and please consider being a member too. So, and I'm going to put out a schedule for the week here as well. And just a heads up, let me see what day I'm doing that. So Tuesday, the 21st, I'm planning on doing a live also, a general live, I think. Let's see here. And Monday the 20th, I'm doing a members only live. So I'll put out an announcement on that too. But since you guys are here, let me know about that. And then Thursday, Celtic Tarot Sheila and I are going to be doing a live on my channel, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. So Thursday the 23rd. Watch for that. My collab with Sheila. And then at 6 p.m. going live with Golden Girls Coffee Clatch. It's either going to be on Marina's channel or Sherry's channel. I'm not sure which yet. So stay tuned for that. So those are some things going on this week. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, Shine Light, you said is perfect. Sometimes you need to hear guidance from outside sources. Oh, good. I'm glad that was perfect for you. I was like, uh-oh. Okay. Cookie wants witching hour. Okay. Oh, wrong one. I almost gave you a hard truth. Hold on. Pull it out here. Sometimes these have a story with them. So I have, in case the card I pull, oh, that's interesting, needs a story. I've got the book nearby. Okay, hold on. There we go. All right, Witching Hour. These are cool cards too. Witching Hour for Cookie. Oh, I like this one. Hold on. Yeah. Just making sure, because it's got a lot of symbolism in it. Oh, I might just read it anyway. So this one is growth. It's such a pretty card. So look, she's grounding her roots into the earth, but she's also sprouting beautiful leaves and flowers up into spirit. So this one, I'm going to read the description because it's really, it's pretty cool. These have fun stories to them, so I'm going to read it. Where'd it go? Okay, so think where in your life you can grow. Personal growth is an ongoing process of understanding and developing oneself to achieve one's fullest potential. This card is also about opening your mind to allow yourself to understand that growth has a profound effect on every single aspect of your life. As we grow, we begin to feel more passionate about life in general. We are naturally more motivated because learning and growing add inspiration and a sense of excitement. So think about what aspects of your life may need growth to see from another's perspective. And this one kind of has the feel to me to, I often talk about the three energies, right? That we want to be rooted and grounded into earth, but we also want to be connected to spirit. But don't forget about the human element. Like with the whole, both are essential for our growth. You're growing your roots into earth, and you're growing your leaves and your branches into spirit. And that is the wholeness of our humanness. So all three energies, spirit energy, earth energy, and human energy, to be complete in our growth and our wholeness. So I love this card. This is a beautiful card. There you go. That's you, Cookie. Edward Kenneth, you're in reading abundance. I love it. That's fantastic. Okay, let's see here. Did I miss? Okay. Cat Mom. Mystical. All right. Hold on. Set that one aside. Pull out this one. This one has stories with it too. It's kind of fun. Artwork on this is really neat too. Oracle of Mystical Moments. Okay, Cat Mom. Gonna get the book ready on this guy too. Oh, oh, she's right on the cover of the book. This is your card. Listen. It says to listen. Okay. Here's the story that goes with her. Here we go. This young woman with closed eyes and a knowing smile is rooted into the earth. Her hair has transformed into the roots of the plants above her. You can tell the woman is aware of her surroundings. She is connected to the voice of nature. She can listen to the growing plants beneath the ground. She is an integral part of her world. She understands the sorrows and the worries of the environment. She also knows the songs of nature's pleasure. So being very connected to your surroundings and to the earth and to nature. So this is a reminder to be grounded, stay connected, to try to let your human energy breathe with the earth energy, and let your heart beat with the energy of the earth, and staying connected to what's going on around you. So love this. Listen to the earth. Listen to nature. Good advice. Okay. Skyfire, what time am I going live on Tuesday? That's a great question. I am going live on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, because it'll be after work. So I need to do that then. Okay. Rosie, I love Sheila and Sherry and Marina. Yes, they are all fabulous. So it's going to be a super fun week getting to spend my time with all of them. So yeah, Sheila normally records, and I of course record as well, but I love doing lives. And so she's like, well, why don't you host the live? I'm like, cool. Okay. So all of them are going to be political probably. So okay, shine the light. Witching hour. Here we go. Witching hour. Let's see. Okay. Ooh, that came out right away. Aw. These are also sweet. Okay. Get the story for this guy. There we go. Self-healing. Take a close look. Look, she's got the owl. She's got the flowers. Yes. Okay. So self-healing. Here's a story for her. So the waning ice moon is suited for self-healing. As the ice moon crone holds her heart, that's her heart. Look, she's holding her heart in her hands. As she holds her heart in her hands amongst the cornflowers on this card, she is trying to heal her center by the power of the moon. She is learning that, yes, her heart was damaged, but it is still hers. And with time, she can heal that piece of her and make herself whole once again. So she's holding her heart in her hands, and just patience of time, but her heart will heal. So that's what this is. Love it. Beautiful card. Great message. So if this is for you, then know that just have patience. In time, your heart will heal. And be gentle with your heart, and cradle it in your hands and hold it and love it. Love you. At the very least, love yourself as much as you would love anyone else. At the very least. Very often we take care of everybody else, but we don't take care of ourselves. I've had to step back when I've still struggled with that skill, but I will consciously step back and go, if I was somebody else, how would I take care of that person? And that's how I need to take care of me. I have to consciously do that myself sometimes. So great part of self-healing. Love yourself as at the very least as much as you would love anyone else. Okay. Cookie, very true. Cool. Rosie. Rosie's mixing it up. Mystical. Oracle of Mystical Moments. Here we go. Oh, that's a pretty card. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Rosie. Oracle. I have a hair in my I have a lot of fur in my house. I have a shepherd lab mixed dog that I can't even begin to describe the amount of fur that's in my house, and I have a long hair cat. I cannot escape the fur that's all over. Okay. Rosie. Almost. Oh, okay. Rosie, you get pure nature. The essence of this card is grace, blooming, youth, and freshness. This young girl is flourishing as she develops into a woman. She loves her body and is aware of her unique beauty. Just as this girl does, cherish the beauty nature has given to you. See the softness and grace, and keep the secrets of youth in your heart. The red peony symbolizes respect and honor, ideals that must be recognized in ourselves before we can genuinely share our true nature with others. See? So love yourself first. That you are pure nature. You are beautiful just as nature is beautiful. So love this. That's pretty. Okay. So that was for you, Rosie. You're as beautiful as a beautiful flower. Okay. Love it. Hi, beautiful superior white goddess love, you beautiful queen. Why, thank you. Oh my goodness. I like you. I appreciate that. Okay, cat mom, go outside. Yes. So a lot of people in this community, spiritual community in general, it's like we're very much up in this space all the time. Don't forget to ground. We need nature. And even if people are like, I live in an apartment, I live in the middle of the city, I'm too far away from a park, whatever. Even a house plant is still connecting to nature. Like, love your house plant, talk to them, pot it, make sure the fresh soil, and even a house plant is, you can ground with that energy. It's connecting to nature. Even if you don't have a house plant, if you kill everything and have a brown thumb, that's fine. You can sit there, feet flat on the, if I could talk, feet flat on the floor. That's a lot of flip. Hands up, and just imagine your energy going down into the earth like roots, little white roots, all the way down into the center of the earth, and just ground into that. Ask the earth to cleanse your energy and pull back up healed, white, beautiful energy, and then you can even continue up and continue into spirit and get that energy flowing back and forth. But don't forget to ground. We spend so much time up here a lot of times that we tend to need to, we forget about grounding, and grounding is how we function on this earth, and how, ultimately, if things are going to work out well for us on this planet, we need to be well grounded. So don't forget to ground. And yes, go outside if you can. Absolutely. Skyfire, won't miss it. Shine the light, love the hearts. Oh, good. I'm glad you liked it. Thank you. And Rosie, you too. Wonderful. Okay. Anybody else have any oracle cards you want? Oh my gosh, it's already been almost an hour. That's crazy. Okay. Well, then what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a 3-card pull, just generic 3-card pull for the collective, for everybody. If you have pictures or stories, I invite you to please post them on in the community section in the posts of the channel. I would love to see all the costumes and see the fun things from the protests today. And I'd love to hear about your stories as well. And I'll work on getting an announcement out with all the things coming out this week, my schedule coming out this week. But yeah, I want to see what y'all were up to today. Absolutely. Okay, we'll do a 3-card pull for everybody. Oh, my goodness. Such a great day. Oh, the energy was amazing. I just can't even tell you. I can't. I wish I could throw the energy out to you that I that I experienced. It was just for, just during my lunch hour, but it was amazing. Of course, everybody in my store thinks I'm nuts. So I'm the local hippie in the store. So they're like, where'd you go? I'm like, oh, to the protests. They're like, oh, it was great. Let me show you pictures. Okay, 3-card pull for everybody, for the collective. Okay. See what we got. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh my. Interesting. Okay. 5 of Pentacles. So at the moment, things are going to be rough here for a bit. The economy's not doing great, and people's insurances are spiking, the premiums are, and a lot of people have lost their jobs, and there's just a lot, and things are expensive and just stuff. I mean, I had $400 I wasn't expecting this week from my own dental stuff, and my dog had a super bad ear infection, and it's like, okay, that was $400 I didn't have that I spent this week. So I mean, on top of everything else, it's crazy. So yeah, it's going to be tight. People were going to be like, I have more a month at the end of my money than normal. And so it is going to be a little rough for a bit. Hang in there. It will get better, but yeah, just try to be as frugal as you can, do as many homemade things as you can. If you make a casserole, like, eat some, try to save some for later. I'm doing a lot of soup, soup and pasta. Anyway, so yeah, that's going to be, for a little bit, going to be a bit of the vibe. However, King of Wands. So there's what I just heard, and I don't know what this means yet, but what I just heard is there's a new man in town. Like, somebody's coming in, and it's going to be like, yeah, either somebody or a collective, but there's somebody with power, and there's a new plan, and fire is action. And this is the king, and the king owns his space. King is very much external energy. Kings are internal energy and are nurturing and take care of their people, everything. Kings are very much external energy, and they're going to be like, and this guy, especially, he means business. And he's like, all right. And look at him, just the way he's sitting in his throne. He's like, yeah, bring it. Let's go. Like, he's serious. And when I heard that there's a new man in town, or there's a new kid in town, oh, Edward, thank you. You gifted a membership. Thank you so much. It's very kind of you. Aw. So yeah, there's something coming. This is going to be a big. The rest of the month is going to be big, because we've got, I mean, just so much happening right now. It's all happening. We're living it. We are living history right now. You know how actually cool this is, as much as it's horrible the way that we have to do it, but it's like, this is history right now that we are living. And there's new plan in town. It's coming. And this one I got to cover up Nakey bits. So hold on here a second. We got the star. You can see her, but I got to cover up her naked bits. So I always think of the star as wish upon the star, right? Your hopes and your dreams and wish upon the star. The things, our dreams and our hopes that we want to have happen, it's coming. It's coming. Like we're in it right now. All the information is starting to come out. We're in it right now. I know right now it feels rough, but take the energy of today, and it's sending a strong message to our representatives, and it's giving them the strength that, yeah, the people are behind me if I stand up for this. And I also am feeling like external, outside of the United States, information is going to be coming in as well. So yeah, there's just so much goodness coming, and our hopes and dreams are going to come true here. We just need to have a little patience, a little temperance. The temperance card keeps coming out too a lot. So hope. This is the hope card, the hope and the wish and the dreams card. So this is good. So that's pretty good. So good No King's Day results. Oh my goodness. Jack Smith. Yeah. All the people he's indicting, like seriously, I'm just like, oh yeah, bring Discovery, baby. Come on, bring out Discovery, because he's suing them for, the witch hunt after him, and all they have to do is go, well, this is why. Here's all the evidence. I mean, come on, the Bolton, Smith, like, they all have the discovery that these guys are going to put out is going to be epic. I mean, he's not the brightest bulb in the pack. Cat Mom, realizing being born in the early 60s history was just practice for now. Yeah, see, and I'm the result of hippies. Continuing phase 2. So yeah, I was born in 70. So 55 now, but I love it. I mean, I don't love F-45. Let me get that straight. But what I love is things like today that show the power of the people, and how, like, you do not represent us. You do not represent our spirit. You do not represent who we are as a people. And we're going to show the world that. And I absolutely love that. I think it's so fantastic. So, okay, Edward Kenneth, see you in the members meeting in a couple of days. Yes. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining. Please thumbs up and share, and consider membership, and do the alarm bell. And if after the live is over, if you guys could make comments, leaving at least 7 characters, it could be words, characters, emojis, whatever, that will help too. I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Happy No King's Day, and peace out.